Sairam children, I hope that you all are fit and fine at your places. Children, today in our maths class, we are going to continue with our same chapter. Chapter number 12, Can We Share? Okay. In today's class, we are going to continue this chapter in our workbook. So, open your workbook. I hope you have done your work. What I told you, you have to do in your book and what you have to do in your notebook. So, children, in today's class, we are going to start in our workbook. So, let's start with our chapter. Okay. Look carefully and then fill the blanks. There are dash cars. So children, we have to count all together how many cars are there. There are 25 cars. Okay. Now these are in dash group. How many group? You can see 1, 2 and 3 group. Okay. There are dash cars in each group. In each group, how many cars are there? If we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, there are 5 cars in each group. Understood? Now, come to next. Same, first we have to count them all together. Then, we will make them in groups. How many groups are there? Then we will see in one group how many diamonds are there. Now there are 36 diamonds. How first we see how many groups are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And in each group it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 are 36. So total number of diamonds 36. So there are 36 diamonds. These are in 6 groups and there are 6 diamonds in each group. Understood? Now this you can see how it is done. There are how many dolls? There are 16 dolls. How we have seen? We have seen according to the groups. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 groups are there. And there are 4 dolls in each group. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. So, if we see all together, that is 4 4 ja 16. So, total number of dolls are 16. 4 4 ja 16. So, total number of dolls are 16. Understood? Okay. Now, turn. Now, look this. There are dashboards. First, we see the groups. 1. How many groups are there? 1, 2, 3. 3 groups and 4 birds in each group. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 or 1, 2, 3, 4. So, if we are going to multiply with them, 3 multiply by 4, that will gives you 12. So, total number of birds, that is 3 4s are 12. So, total number of birds, that is 12. Understood? Draw circles to form group A. An example has been done for you. First, you have seen divide in group of 4. So, they have given first of all total number, that is 8. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And how many groups? 4 groups. So, it will give us 2. It will give us 2. 4 2s are 8. Now, divide in group of 6. Divide in group of 6. They have given all together. So first we have to divide in 6 groups. First we will see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we can see how many total number of candles are there. That is 18. You can count 18 divided by 6. Okay. That will gives you 3. So in each group it is 3. Understood? What we have to divide by them, that we will take here, like divide in 7 group they are talking about. So if they are talking about 7 groups, so you can see, first of all you will write down total number. So total number is 14. 14 number of trees are there, and 7 is we have to divide in the group. That will gives you 7 2s are 14. 7 2s are 14. Understood? Okay. Now turn your page. Now same we will do with this. Divide in group of 4. Divide in group of 4. That will gives you 4 we have written here. How many groups we have to take? All together if we are watching, that is total number, that is 12, and that will gives you 4 3s are 12. Understood? Okay. Now come to next question. There are 63 eggs with the egg seller. Total number of eggs, that is 63 with the egg seller, which are to be packed in egg tray. He placed eggs in each tray. Eggs in each tray. Now answer the following. How many eggs will be placed in 3 trays? How many eggs will be placed in 3 trays? So children, total number of eggs we are having 63. And we have to place them in how many trays? 3 trays. So 63 divided by 3. That will give you 21. So 21 eggs will be placed in 3 trays. Now next, how many trays will be required to put all the eggs if 9 eggs can be placed in each tray? Now they are talking about if we are putting 9 eggs in each tray, so how many tray we require to place them? So total number of eggs we are having, that is 63, and we have to put in each tray, that is number of eggs, that is 9. So we have to now take out how many number of trays we require to put that 9 eggs in each tray. That will give you 7. So your answer is 7 trays will be required to put all the eggs if 9 eggs can be placed in each tray. Understood? Now next part, how many eggs will be remaining after the egg seller if he used 5 eggs? If he used 5 eggs tray to put the eggs. Now they have given number of trays we have taken, number of eggs we have taken. Okay. So now we are taking out how many eggs we are placing in that remaining with the egg seller. Total number of eggs, that is 63. Now they have given you number of trays and number of eggs what are to be placed. So 7 5s are 35. 63 minus 35, that will gives you 28. So remaining eggs with the egg seller, that is 28 eggs remaining after selling that 35 eggs remaining with the egg seller. Understood? Now turn your page. Come to 4th question. A shopkeeper bought Coke bottles and then capped them in tray. This is a This is a bottles that we kept in a tray. Now shopkeeper bought cork bottles and he had to cap them in trays. So let's see how many trays will be required to keep all the 45 bottles of Coke if 9 bottles are placed in each tray. Children, they have given you total number of bottles and they have given you how many bottles we have to cap in each tray. So we have to find out how many trays will be required. So 45 divided by 9, that will give you 5. 5 trays will be required to keep all the 45 bottles. Understood? If we are putting 9 bottles in 5 tray, that will kept all together. If we choose to use a smaller tray in which only 8 bottles can be kept, then how many trays will be required to keep all 48 Coke bottles? So children, total number they have given you 48. Now they have changed the number of bottles, Coke bottles. So 48 divided by 8, that will give you 6. So 6 trays will be required to keep all 48 Coke bottles. Understood? Now answer the following. An example has been done for you. Now come to 5th question. If 12 marbles are equally shared among 4 boys, then how many marbles each boy will get? Okay. Each boy will get 12. Total number of marbles we are having 12. That is divided by 4. That will give us 3 marbles each boy will get. Now next, if 27 are equally shared among 3 sisters. If rupees 27 are equally shared among 3 sisters, then how much money each sister will get? Now each sister will get 27 divided by 3. That will give you 9 rupees each sister will get. Okay. Now next, if 40 pencils are equally shared among 8 students, then how many pencils each student will get? Okay. Each student will get total number of pencils 40 divided by 8. That will equals to 5. 5 pencils each student will get. Now come to next. If 56 sweets were equally shared among 7 cousins, then how many sweets each cousin will get? If total number of sweets they are having, that is 56. Okay. If that we have to share with that 7 cousin equally, then how we will share that sweet? 56 divided by 7, that will give you 8 sweets will divided among that 7 cousin. Okay, that total number of 56 sweets will be shared among 7 cousins. That is 8 sweets will each cousin get. Understood? Okay, now children, these questions you have to do in workbook only. Don't get confused. Workbook work you have to do in your workbook only. no need to do in notebook. First, this should be clear to you. Understood? You have to do very neatly, and you have to see how we are doing, where we are using multiplication, where we are using with division, what category we are using to get that share should be anything. That should be a thing, that should be eatable, that should be anything. That should be divided among them, whatever the person, 1 2 3 4, whatever the number of ratios, that should be divided equally. So our chapter name is can we share? That means that is divided among how many total number of people, students, children are there, that will get equally. Understood? These 5 questions you will do in your book very properly, very neatly, with each and every step is clear to you what you are solving in your workbook. Understood? So till here you have to do in your workbook only. So children, do your work very neatly, very clearly, and one thing more, do revision, do multiplication, whatever worksheets I am giving you, that you have to do in your notebook. What Friday worksheets you are getting, that you have to do in your notebook. What book part I am telling you, you have to do in your book, and what book part you have to do in your notebook, that you have to do in your notebook. Children, do practice your work, do your work in your notebook very neatly with date wise, and workbook work you have to do in your workbook only. So no need to confuse. Only Friday PDF what you are getting, that is your practice work for maths, you have to do in your notebook. Understood? So children, thank you and bye.